Do you know what this week is? It was our anniversary. Hey y'all! I'm Deidra. This is Shade Tree Reads, of course. I am going to be repotting Figona and Lily and talking to you about how I want to rate books going forward. So I am just moistening this soil with some earthworm casting tea and incorporating that into this dirt before I put it into the container. So my rating system is going to consist of 5 categories and 5 possible stars. We'll have plot or story, pacing, writing, ending, or characters. And you can see how those stars are broken up, sort of. And I'll get you a bigger image here in a bit. But I have 5 categories, and each one have questions to answer in order to sort of earn the star for that category. And then the overall rating will be calculated from there. And for pacing, you have 2 questions, so a half a star. Writing also, and as well as ending. And then for plot and characters, we have a quarter of a star that you get to earn in order to get the full star for the rating system. At this point, I want to shout out Njeri's 7 calorie shell rating system and G from the book roast rating system of the Call Pal. And those 2 are already, out there, and they're great. And I have tried to incorporate them into my rating and how I look at books, but it's just, I don't know how to translate it onto sites that we use like Goodreads and Storygraph. And talking with you guys about it, it's just hard for me to understand how to do that. So I'm keeping my system at 5 stars. Shout out to them for their amazing creation of their own rating systems. So what I just did with that knife was make sure that the soil was loose from around the pot so that I could easily transfer it without disturbing the roots too much. And now I'm just filling in the pot with the moistened soil. So for pacing, I wanted to know, was it fitting and did I enjoy it? And each, if the answer to that are yes, then they get a half a star, and so they earn a full star. Same for the ending, did it fit the type of story, the genre that I'm reading in? I'm not using this for nonfiction books, so did it fit the genre? And did I enjoy it? Did I like it? This rating system is mine, and so everything is subjective to me. Yes, it is repetitive for the pacing, but I think it's still applicable to the category. And then as far as the writing, sometimes a writing style just does not jive with me and what I like to read, especially if it's fantasy or contemporary. So again, this is subjective to me. And did I find it unique? Do I feel like anybody could write it? Is it a distinct voice that the author is using? Each get a half star, and then each to earn the full star if I say yes to those. What I'm doing with this tissue here is just attempting to dust the leaves. Figona is extra dusty, and so that will kind of affect the way that she's able to take in the sunlight from the room. So I'm just trying to get as much of the dust off with this facial tissue as I can. I'm realizing like halfway through that I should have started at the top and worked my way down. I'm also realizing that it's not doing a very good job dry. So you'll see me, I'm switching to a cotton ball, and I'm like, it's still not doing a very good job. And I go moisten the cotton ball, and now we're in business. This is one of the first times I'm filming myself do this, so Next time, I will make sure the whole plant is in the frame and take better caution. Here I am trying to use that same cotton ball to clean up the pot. It's a really light color and I got it all smudged. And here's Lily. I didn't find a pot to put Lily in, so I am just going to refresh her soil and give her a good watering and just let her know that I love her too. Sorry about the sideways graphic. I wanted to get as much of what I'm doing in the background in the picture again. So plot and story, quarter stars for if it's unique and interesting. Those are somewhat interchangeable. I could see an argument being made, but again, subjective to me. Is it clear? Is it clear if it's supposed to be clear? If it's not meant to be clear, we won't deduct for it. Are there twists? If there's not supposed to be twists, again, we won't deduct for it. But I love it when a twist comes out of nowhere or something unique happens and it's a surprise. So I want them rewarded. Characters. Do I have any new favorites? Are there any standout characters just in general for the genre? Did I dislike more than half? If I didn't, then I will reward it that quarter of a star. Were they appropriately fleshed out? Were they 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional, multi-dimensional, however many dimensionals? Were they great? I want to reward it for that. And then, did the side characters give what they were supposed to give? Absolutely need to reward this book or this work for the side characters giving. I am just cleaning up the pot like I did the first one and putting in a little sticky for flying pests. I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment if you did. Remember to wash your face. Bye, y'all.